With Worlds coming within the next couple of weeks, North America will send 3 teams, 100 Thieves, Team Liquid, and Cloud9. With the groups not set, we'll see if we can answer the question of what group draw would give North America the best chance of getting out of groups. Going into the tournament, most analysts and pros are not high on the North American teams. North America hasn't qualified for the quarterfinals since 2018 and had a poor performance in 2021, losing the Pool 1 seed to the PCS. If you've watched the Worlds draw before, feel free to skip through this stuff. This is just for anyone who may be watching for the first time and would like more information on how the group draw works. Simply put, depending on how teams do in their domestic leagues, they get placed in various pools. Pool 1 consists of the winners of China, Korea, Europe, and the PCS, a league consisting of teams from Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Southeast Asia. Pool 2 consists of the second place teams from China, Korea, Europe, and the winners of North America. Pool 3 consists of the third place teams from China, Korea, Europe, and the second place team from North America. While Pool 4 will consist of the top 4 teams of the play-in, a mini tournament that consists of the fourth place teams from China, Korea, the third place team from North America, the second place team from the PCS, and the winners of the CIS, Latin America, Turkey, Brazil, Japan, and Oceania. Groups are made up of one of the 4 teams from each pool I listed up before. One rule for the draw is that 2 teams from the same region are not allowed to be in the same group. For instance, a group cannot contain both 100 Thieves and Team Liquid. With all of that out of the way, let's look at the best possible groups for each North American team. My thought process for answering this question was to give the North American team the best odds to get second. The goal isn't to win the group, just to get out. So ideally 2 teams that are on par or weaker than you. The most obvious team you want in your group is PSG Talon. Not that they're a bad team, personally I'd give them the edge against all the North American teams, but they're a pool A seed that you could possibly see the NA teams beating. One assumption I'm working under is that the expected teams advance to the play-in, being C9, LNG, Hanwha Life, and Beyond Gaming. Group combinations can get much more random if we entertain one of the other regions advancing, which could definitely happen. The CIS Unicorns of Love did it last year, but for simplicity's sake we'll leave those possibilities out. So if an ideal group will consist of a North American team and PSG, we will have to fill out the rest of the group with the Chinese and Korean representative. This is because there are 4 Chinese and Korean teams attending the tournament. And if teams from the same region can't play each other in groups, a Chinese team and Korean team must be in every group to spread them out. So that begs the question, are any of these teams beatable? Or at least, which is the most beatable? You first look at Hanwha Life, the weakest team out of Korea on paper and form-wise, with a 7-11 record in the regular season. So for 100 Thieves, your best group would consist of the Pool 1 seed PSG, Pool 3 seed RNG, and Hanwha Life as your Pool 4 seed. Team Liquid's ideal group is similar, with the Pool 1 seed PSG, Pool 2 seed FPX, and Pool 4 seed Hanwha Life. C9's case is different as we can't put them in the same group as Hanwha Life. Their best group is still most likely PSG, with some combination of either RNG and Genji, or T1 and FPX. Putting together tier list rankings from analysts, pros, and other content creators, the combination of RNG and Genji would be easier than T1 and FPX. Unfortunately, even if these hypothetical groups where everything goes right, I don't think any group favors the NA team to advance, but we'll just have to wait and see. Group stage never plays out exactly how you predict it, and truly anything can happen. Nobody expected C9 to make it to the semifinals in 2018, so maybe this year an NA team has it in them to upset the odds.